Many villages have been declared after this adoption, and how many new chiefs and headmen have been appointed under this modified provision. Manipur joined the global observance of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking with Lamyanba Iravat Memorial Integrated Trust Manipur Jenims Psychiatry Department, Indian Psychiatric Society ISP and Manipur State Psychiatry jointly organizing the observance at Jenims today. Speaking at the observance, which was organized under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention, Jenims Medical Superintendent Professor K.H. Lokeshwar explained that drugs typically intended for medicinal use can become narcotics when misused or consumed in excessive amounts, which will lead to addiction. He further emphasized that such addictions fuel the demand for drugs since they are not freely available, and this in turn has led some individuals to produce drugs for personal profit, ultimately affecting the society. The medical superintendent also mentioned that drugs abuse also lead to spread of various diseases such as AIDS. K.H. Lokeshwar further urged the public to understand the negative effects of drug uses and refrain from using drugs, while emphasizing that people need to understand why various organizations, including Manipur, are unable to eradicate drugs from the state.
Mayhurondagi akuna somni yangakku matamda drug haibase adum leirami dharma karma da sindarami hidak mana hapami yu sindarami hani su hidak sindarami aduguma potto magi particular dose amada pizeragadi madu hidak oina sindarami adubu ngasi gi malem sida sathiba pu pireibadi businessmen drug cartel mayam sida Mahaki sento lambi damakta mahaki kana nabagi damakta mipum kudimakta misuse ta holaga adugumba abuse ta holaki ngasi ekoi madu thokre dana taw hedan lepadi yade adunadi masigi poche ekoi karam mamage thingsige abusigi pandam dani bujilai.
Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, CADA, has called for unified efforts from all sections of society to eliminate drug abuse from Manipur during the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observance. Speaking at a program held at HRD Academy, Ghari, under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention, CADA President Hijam Priyokumar emphasized that achieving drug-free Manipur requires strong unity among the people. He asserted that civil society organizations, Manipuri's, clubs and local communities must work hand in hand, to fight the growing drug menace. The awareness program was organized by HRD Academy and attended by Kongkam Manglim, President of the Academy's Management Committee, Secretary Thalnaljam Roshan and Principal Sarangajit Kundrakpam. Renowned psychiatrist Dr. S. Manikanta and Advocate C.H. Narendra were present as resource persons, sharing insights on the psychological and legal aspects of drug abuse. Highlighting CADA's long-standing efforts, Priyokumar stated that the organization has been relentlessly campaigning against drug use for decades. During a historical parallel with China's successful resistance to opium, he stressed that collective societal support is crucial to replicate such success in Manipur. He urged everyone from grassroots organizations to concerned citizens to take responsibility and actively participate in the ongoing movement to make Manipur a drug-free state.
We Miamsi, Marine, Jackie, problems leader, Massive State, the University of Puna, Massive, coaching chair, Carmine already Puna, Nagagi Highway Leader, Miamga, Madi, Yuchi, Galway, and can't take a quick Kata, having the same night, Quiggling out Sina, Bazamasu, Quiggling out Puna, Samina, and the Quasi, Mapunfan, Quiggy, Manipuri, they might get drugs in Puna, better have a Gumbo, Village.
Kanglei People Against Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances, Kanglei Pana's President K.H. Ibempisak has expressed serious concern on the growing menace of drug abuse in the state. She was speaking on the observance of Mayay Kaba Jinjaki Mayokta Mitkap Thopunamit, which was jointly organized by People's Progressive Alliance, Manipur, and Federal Students Organization, Kangleipak at Manipur Press Club, Imphal today. Speaking further, Imphal emphasized that drug abuse has ruined the youth's populace in the state at an alarming state, with a large chunk of youth still fallen prey to drugs. While linking the ongoing crisis with rampant poppy cultivation and drug smuggling allegedly carried out by sections of Kuki people, she called for collective effort of the CSOs, students' organizations, women folk, and other sections of the society towards combating the menace.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯟꯖꯥꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯐꯪꯅ ꯃꯨꯠꯊꯠꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯐꯪꯅ ꯃꯨꯠꯊꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯊꯥꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯍꯥꯔꯣꯟ ꯅꯨꯄꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯗꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯀꯌꯥꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯆꯤꯟꯖꯥꯛꯇ ꯂꯨꯞꯇꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯆꯤꯟꯖꯥꯛꯇ ꯂꯨꯞꯇꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯕꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯆꯤꯟꯖꯥꯛ ꯃꯨꯠꯊꯠꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯌꯨꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯨꯠꯊꯠꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯍꯧꯁꯤ.
Jijibam District Police and 87th CRPF Battalion organized a walkathon as part of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. The walkathon was organized on a theme, "The Evidence is Clear, Invest is Prevention," and was flagged off from Babupara and culminated at Ichel Club Ground in Dibong. ADC of Jijibam District Administration, SP of Jijibam District, personnel of 87th CRPF Battalion, students and staffs of various departments took part in the walkathon. Manipur Legislative Speaker Thokchom Sktv'S extended heartfelt greetings to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Ratha Yatra, fondly known as Kang in the state. He emphasized the festival's significance, stating that it reflects shared culture, faith, and unity, while reminding the people of the deep bonds among various communities. Sktv'S also prayed for peace, good health, and happiness to prevail in every home and to strengthen the spirit of togetherness. Singjamay MLA Yumnam Kimchan has conveyed greetings on the eve of Rath Yatra and wished for return of peace and normalcy in the state. The MLA also prayed for strong bond among communities in the state. CPI-M, CPI-RSP, AIFB and CPI-ML announced their endorsement for the nationwide general strike called by Joint Platform of Trade Unions on June 9. In a joint press release, the left-wing political parties accused the BJP government of subjecting workers and common people to extreme hardships by working on neoliberal agenda. While declaring their support to the nationwide general strike against the BJP government's policies, which allegedly back capitalism and corporate interests, and the left-wing political parties sought public cooperation for the general strike. Security forces have arrested two cadres belonging to two different outfits during operations that were carried out in various parts of the state. In one of the operations, security forces arrested one active cadre of prescribed KCP-PWG from one of the floating huts located in Loktak Lake at Champu Kangpok near Karang area under Kaibulamjao Police Station in Bishnupur District. The arrested person is identified as Mutum Manaucha alias Kulakpa from Tronglaubi, Makalekai. Security forces also recovered one 9mm pistol along with magazine and two 9mm live rounds. Later, based on disclosure from the arrested KCP-PWG cadre, security forces also made more weapon recovery from Nacho Awang Lekai, Paton Salam Maton under Bishnupur District. The recovered items are 1 MA1 rifles with 3 magazines, 31 5.56 mm live ammunition, and 2 SMG carbine with 2 magazines. Security forces also dismantled various floating huts at Loktak Lake that were allegedly used for hideout or transit camp by militants. In another operation, security forces arrested one active cadre of Pambay-led UNLF from his residence in Soibam Laikai, Porampad, under Imphal East District. The arrested person is identified as 47-year-old Moirangthem Premjit Meitei alias Papu. Security forces also recovered 2 9mm pistols with 2 magazines along with 17 9mm live ammunition. Proscribed Pambay-led UNLF has denied Manipur police claim of arresting its Central Committee members in Nampankai on the charge of illegal arms smuggling. In a press release signed by its Department of Publicity and Education Director Charai Rongba Tokchom, the outfit maintained that the statement of Manipur police was baseless and fabricated propaganda. It explained that Smith & Wesson 9mm pistols, 6 Sauer and MM pistol and Glock 19 pistol, which were reportedly seized from the possession of Pankai, were issued to the personnel security officers of Pankai after taking approval from the Peace Monitoring Committee (PMC) formed in connection with the tripartite peace agreement signed between Government of India, Government of Manipur and Pambay-led UNLF. The press release continued to claim that JD Taurus pistol 7.65 mm and Falcon Cal 7.62 mm, also reportedly seized from the CMC member, were licensed arms, while adding that the other 3 arms, namely Keltec pistol .32 mm, Beretta pistol and FN Browning pistol, were made to keep in its armory. Pambay-led UNLF also stated that M20 Falcon pistol was not recovered from Pankai, while denying the outfit's connection with the arrest of Kontojam Opendro, alias Ibomcha, Tokpam Tomcha and Kaitel Lakpam Sarachandra by Manipur police from Babupara, as well as the arms recovered from them. The outfit also mentioned that it has no connection with the arrest of UNLF Ningol Macha member MD Islam Khan alias Atappa of Hayalabuk Mayalaikai from Lilong, Hangam Thabi by Manipur police in any manner. Manipur University's Department of Physics has begun its 3-day international seminar on quantum many-body system at the university's court hall today. Speaking at the opening session, Vice-Chancellor Professor Narem Lokendra emphasized the importance of students gaining an understanding of quantum body. He noted that the seminar will offer students the opportunity to learn about information technology and fundamental physics from a diverse group of scientists, professors, and experts from around the world. The seminar will cover a range of topics including quantum information and technology, atomic and molecular many-body physics, and other fundamental theories in physics. Experts will present their papers, while faculty members, staff, postdoctoral fellows, and research scholars from the department will showcase their work through poster presentations.
The conference covers a broad range of themes such as condensed matter physics, quantum information and quantum technologies, atomic and molecular many-body physics, physics of cold and ultra-cold atoms, quantum matter, among other emerging topics. These fields are not only central to our understanding of fundamental physics, but also have far-reaching implications for future technologies.
Kanaba Pangadaji, Akaki, Nauna Hogaleba, Sati, Maruena, Akaki Department of Physics, the Atopa Maryland Department of Chemistry. Moidigisu participants to the Miauze. Aziki Anova, Makalgi technology, Hatagari quantum technologies and quantum sciences as you are doing. As an Akani assist in Geneva International Conference, quantum technologies, quantum science, quantum computation, Sigayam, Nana Marie Lenaba, Adugumba topics currently.
Meanwhile, Department of Physics HOD Professor Angom Dilip emphasized that the new research scholars needs to understand quantum technology, quantum science, and quantum compilation. He He further noted that the seminar would greatly benefit students from physics and chemistry departments, as professors and scientists from 10 different IITs across the country are set to participate in the seminar. We have more news coming up, but before that, let us take a short break. We'll be right back.
By more particular idea made by app sarab app sidane school colleges singji form fill ki exam amount sing thwe dana du chatra singji mama pa de scheme to ya dri dana du app season of the queen charges lo as funding at angmagane si app sardam ne bai ojige du innovative idea startup product or prototype le the innotech face ya solo note is ki han hanoi ne sen mania duga total cash price 1 lakh ne adu award mayam amasu yauriko. From July date 18 to date 24 for 3 days. Science and Technology Department Government of Manipur event as organized to event to whatever mafam sina Manipur Science Center Takelpa dinosaur gamling. Innovative idea challenge na taw exhibition stall hana som yaw ko sida innovators students startup the existing business owners si loina mo yaw bayai sina ta to events creative robot design spot painting competition science demonstration IPR workshop and magic show mayam su yawi. So, this is the QR code is scan to online registration to be there. And last date of registration is July date 10 oigani. And for more info, sige phone number si hekta call to sun.
I come from Ukhrul, a small town in Manipur. While growing up, I didn't always see how my voice could shape decision. But I've learned something important. Every vote counts. And it begins with your name on the electoral roll. If you are turning 18 on or before the 1st of July, it's your time. It's your right. Register to vote. Don't wait to be told. Don't let others decide for you. Wherever you are from, your voice matters. Get registered as a voter and be counted. Count me in.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. Now moving on. Kangleipa Calendar Board today observed the first Remembrance Day of Iningtho Maliyapam Balcha Kumsing 3423 at Loktak Hall, Manipur Press Club in honor of one of Manipur's most revered monarchs. The commemorative event was attended by Director of Information and Public Relations DIPR Manipur, Ngangom Uttam, President of Kangleipa Calendar Board, Archaria Ahambijit Sairom, Vice President of the Board and Senior Member of the Laningtho Sunamahi Temple Board, Mangangcha Kaisham Ibumcha, Advisor to the Board, Akam Langol, Member Secretary of the Laningtho Sunamahi Temple Board, Maisnam Sivadatta Luang, Dean of Students Welfare Manipur University, Professor C.H. Ibohal, and Managing Director of Padma Medicare, Dr. Asangbam Vivekananda. Secretary General of Kangleipa Calendar Board, Sorai Samsanjit, highlighted the historical and cultural significance of King Maliyapam Balcha. He described the monarch as a visionary ruler whose contributions laid the foundation of governance and timekeeping in ancient Kangleipak, Manipur. He stated that Kangleipa calendar we use today was introduced by Maliyapam Balcha and is now in its 3,423rd year. It predates many other regional calendars, reflecting the advanced socio-political organization of ancient civilization. As a tribute, floral offerings were made by all present, symbolizing respect and remembrance for the late monarch. Speakers throughout the event emphasized the importance of preserving historical knowledge and passing it on to future generations.
Maliyapam Balcha hairiba iningtho asina puthokpiramduna ngasi aikoina sinariba shok tarik asi 3,310 sure aduna aikoi na sinariba kumsing asi atai atopa laibak singi natraga tongan ba khangai singna sinariba kumsing asidagi di aikoi gi sina yamna han khre haitai malemgi da chatnariba aikoi gi shok tarik sing ase aikoi gi ju hairiba ining Thawasina puthokpirami aikogisu leizarami haibasi aikogi mirol sing asida amadi tungda lakadoriba mirol sing asida khangja hounanaba amadi makhoigi mafamda ikai khumnabadu dahunanaba masi miyamda yahonnaba honnajabani haibadu thamjani.
Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkam Robindro has assured to provide drinking water at Lafupatera, Komlangkong within 2 to 3 months under Har Ghar Jal mission. The statement was made during one-day Convergence Mela 2025, which was jointly organized by Lafupatera, Komlangkong GP, Apunba Lup VLF, Punsigi Mangal VLF and PRI members of Lafupatera, Komlangkong GP, Imphal West 2 under the aegis of Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission, Imphal West 2, CD Wangoi Block. Speaking further, the MLA highlighted that Lafupatera, Komlangkong lacks drinking water despite being covered by water bodies. He also mentioned that the ongoing water supply construction in the area is nearing completion and the installation of pipelines for drinking water will commence shortly.
Makada laki ba Har Ghar Jal na yumthong khuding ising phangani khangaba na sigi scheme si mamang ni tam da laki ni mamang ni adu masi lei riba khoi gi Lafupatera semai gi makharom da khoi gi hek phaida baga ising de ko sel leiba turen Imphal turen na lokta na ko sel lei ba thakna ba lu ising di thakna ba hu phangdri ba adu sugwe choidana adu gi Har Ghar Jal na Prime Minister Modi ji gi makada lakwa scheme du na within coming 2-3 months,
Directorate of Environment and Climate Change has initiated steps to dispose electrical and electronic devices that are no longer in use or have reached the end of their useful life. Speaking in this regard, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Taurangbam Brajakumar, said all unused electrical and electronic devices that are generated from households, offices and other establishments need to be disposed through Center for Research and Environmental Development as per guidelines issued in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. These e-waste contains potentially harmful chemicals which can be toxic to animals, humans and surroundings. In view of the potential hazard, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change has initiated the steps to dispose e-waste using scientific and latest means.
E-waste ju properly manage tawgadabani magi rules ki matungina chana kanglong nami makhada maji koina masi dispose tawgadabani haibagi chana kanglong si government india ki pirakra matungda koida leiriba e-waste singsta yauriba toxic oiba substance mayama magi heavy metal gi oiba degi atopa radioactive substance no mayam sing se koina ekdam athum amada da nataga atoba jaga amade heta dispose tawya adabana manam morakan masi koina separately yamna tongan ba mawong da masi manage tawgadbagi adam da koina e-waste management sangsilapani adana e-waste management si sinaraga yadna leiba ita electronic waste mayam sing si bermo every department every institution degi every household la ama natra ama ni dum leiba se tv yartaba he yorpa computer yadaba he yorpa laptop yartaba phone yadaba electronic waste kodama electronic ki khoina sinadraba electronic ma'am singi arim khak ma'am sing se khoina phom chan loisan pandam dai khoi gi department ki oina su nasi si mena han sin number computer gi oiba adagi laboratory gi oiba equipment sing yadaba du makhal humbu mari manga mu se khoi pullap punsin jaraga se khoina create aina khoi gi tim da khoina maji khusin jaraga masum phom chana scientifically dispose tongna khoina pijabni.
A team led by Gero MLA Rameshwar have planted around 200 tree saplings at the premise of Macha Ibungo Kagemba Sacred Place located at Kiamgai as part of World Environment Day. The initiative was taken up by Kagemba Lai Committee and Peace and Integrity Committee Kiamgai. Speaking exclusively to SKTV, MLA Rameshwar stated that the initiative was taken up with the purpose of preserving indigenous tree species and addressing the challenges of climate change. In response to a question about the anticipated visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Manipur, the MLA stated that he too had heard the speculation but clarified that there has been no official confirmation from within BJP. MLA Rameshwar also praised the efforts of various CSO leaders in Manipur who are preparing to engage with central officials, describing it as a commendable initiative. Meanwhile, PIC convener CH Megachandra emphasized the importance of nurturing the trees which were planted today. He also highlighted that the initiative was taken up as part a goal to make Kiamgay a green village. MB Kala Sangeet Sangam Vidyalaya, EBKSSV, Wabagay Tera Urk observed its 16th Foundation Day at Wabagay Yangbi Community Hall in Kakching District today. The observance was attended by former Wabagay Zilla Parisat member Mayeng Bam Jayanta Kumar, former Pramukh K. Jayanta, and social worker M. Bhorot. Various cultural programs were also performed during the observance. Moving on to national news. In a firm stance against terrorism, Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has refused to sign a joint statement at Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) Defence Ministers meeting in Qingdao. The decision came after the document failed to mention the recent Pahalgam terror attack, which claimed 26 innocent lives while including a reference to Balochistan. A move India views as an implied accusation of its involvement in the region's unrest. According to national media outlets, sources within the Defence Ministry confirmed that the exclusion of Pahalgam attack from the joint statement was a key reason for India's refusal to endorse it. The source mentioned that India is not satisfied with the language of the joint document, highlighting that the inclusion of incidents in Pakistan without acknowledging the terror attack on Indian soil was unacceptable. The omission is reportedly at the behest of Pakistan, with China currently holding the SCO chair. Addressing the summit, which includes member states like Russia, Pakistan and China, Rajnath Singh called for unified action against terrorism, labeling it the root cause of regional instability. In a veiled criticism of Pakistan, he asserted that nations using cross-border terrorism as a policy instrument must face consequences and that there should be no double standards in dealing with the menace. Referring to the Pahalgam attack, where victims were targeted based on their religious identity by the terror group Lashkar-e-Taiba, the defense minister reiterated India's right to self-defense, the country's zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism. Now the sports news. The 7th Kanglai Mid Chilchep Sports 2025 has concluded yesterday with Saikul MLA Kim Neo Hang Singh, Karong MLA J. Kumo Shah and Pungyar MLA Leshio Kaishang attended the closing function. Gangpijang and Jang Noi Youth Club emerged as the champions of men's football and volleyball event respectively, while Kemolan Youth Club emerged as women's volleyball event champion. Now before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Ex-Chief Minister N. Biren urges Governor to initiate correction in 1972 Hill Areas Committee order published in Assembly's Rules of Procedure. And Manipur joins the world in observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Well, that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News. Before we leave, a reminder, COVID-19 is around. Wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance, and get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay responsible. Thank you for watching SKTV News.